So, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Zach with the Irish military reenacting group, and today we're going to be looking at something pretty interesting. So here we have a MK.V GSR. So basically the GSR was a general service respirator that was issued to civil defense, military, and wasn't actually issued to civilians. Basically, it's the little brother of the GSR Mark IV, and has a few little key differences, but it was essentially the same mask. But anyways, so right here is the GSR. This example only has a few stuff with it. Obviously it has the mask, the haversack, and these are the two interesting parts which I'll get to in the future. Alright, so I guess we'll start off with looking at the actual mask. So here's the mask. I'm not going to move it because it keeps falling, but just your normal Mark V GSR, how would I say it? Your normal Mark IV, GSR face piece. It's basically, it's a size normal. I think this one, it has a patch on the back which I'll take a photo and show. So here you can actually see the patch on the back. It's pretty interesting. So what's interesting about this example is it actually has a Mark IV hose when it comes to the filter. So this Mark IV hose, you can tell it's a Mark IV hose. You can tell it's a Mark IV hose from the suede that surrounds the rubber. So basically the key differences between the Mark IV and the Mark V are the black rubber on the Mark V. There's a microphone slot for obviously a microphone, and there is no red rubber on this. Right, so let's get to the components of the mask. Here you have your eye lenses. Now, I don't know if this is actually a speech diaphragm. I don't think it is, but they'll just call your exhale valve, inhale, which comes to a tube, which comes to your filter. Let me see if you can see that. Yes, you can. Which comes to your filter. These filters are particularly nasty. Don't wear them. It's okay to collect them. Just recommend covering up like I have, but just don't wear them. Just realistically, you shouldn't wear any filters from World War II masks or even World War I because they're old. They're very, very old. Anyways, besides that, this one came with an ointment anti-gas container. This contains some anti-gas gas solution, if you will. It's more of a paste now, but I'm sure back in the day it was a solution. So these would be rubbed on the skin if you got any, how would I say, if you got any gas, like mustard gas for example. If you got that on your skin, you would rub this into your skin. And show you the back. Oh, it's upside down. You can pause and read that. Right, so take a look at one of them. It's basically, think of a toothpaste container that has a solid top at the end. Show it to the camera. And it reads, rub vigorously for less than 1 minute, keep away from eyes. To obtain contents, tear off folded end of the tube. Anti-gas ointment number 2. Right, so yeah, these come in most GSR kits if you want to complete them, but I've heard that they're fairly hard to find. They're fairly hard to close as well. It's the cardboard that keeps these from closing. And so what gives this away as a home guard mask is the leaflet. See, the leaflet reads, this leaflet must be carried on duty by every home guard and learned by heart. So if you were in the home guard, you would have to learn this whole thing. And it basically is just a leaflet showing almost like types of gases that you might be exposed to if the Germans decided to use gas, which fortunately never happened. Your decontamination, personal decontamination. Here's everything that's in the GSR kit. So you have your respirator, eye shields, detector, which was probably for gas, gas ointment, anti-dimming outfit, cotton waste, war gases and sprays. Now, I did actually forget to show everyone, oh yeah, there's a bad tear in this. Now, I did actually forget to show everybody that I do actually have the anti-fog lens wipe but I forgot to bring it down. I'll put up a photo now. Right, so now I might go on some of the technical in the mask, which will probably be done off camera. Alright, so here we have a diagram of a GSR. Now I'm sure this diagram is depicting the Mark IV, but they're pretty similar masks, especially in just construction and just, how do I say, use in general. So here you can see the filter unit. The filter unit basically contains activated charcoal, and well, yeah, it basically contains activated charcoal, which absorbs most of the gas that comes through. Then basically the purified air is brought up through the filter until it's completely purified, and then it's brought through the hose and into your, well, air circulation. Now, hopefully how these masks worked back in the day was that the air would be free of poison and drawn into the mouth through a flexible tube, which the diagram says. But most of the time the filters are always connected to the mask. They never come off. So a lot of the time the filters would actually go out of date before they could be used. And nowadays these filters, never use them obviously, but nowadays these filters are way out of date. And back in the day, especially with cheek filter masks, the filters are always being exposed to the air, and the charcoal always absorbs stuff. So the charcoal would actually most likely be out of date by the time you'd probably have to use it. Luckily though, the mask was never used, and well, they never had really any use for them apart from industrial reasons. Now, here we also have the haversack. Now this I actually can't probably take a proper look at, since, well, it doesn't fall. So, Indiana Jones actually famously used the Mark IV, I believe, but this is the Mark V. So, you can see the inside there. It's kind of hard to see on camera. It's basically two pouches that would hold the mask and everything else. Oh, don't drop the camera. Now, see, this is kind of what's sad about this one, is it actually has a person's name on it. It says R. Wayne or War. I actually can't pronounce that. Then you have your little inside pockets here, and this will hold the anti-gas ointment and everything else into your buttons. It's actually a pretty sturdy canvas bag. You needed these to be very sturdy, especially in the case of a gas attack. These would be worn on the front of the uniform. I'll put up a photo. In most British Army impressions, you'd actually see them wearing that on the front of them. So if you ever wonder what that bag was, it's that. Yeah, so here we have the actual face piece then. Now I'm going to pick up the camera and go over the actual mask. Right, so here's the mask. See size normal. And here is everything that's on the front. Now on the back, it's kind of hard to get to, but on the back there is the harness, and that does actually have a stamp, which I will read out over camera. Sorry, over editing. Yeah, so here's the filter. It's just, oh, it's falling. Yeah. This is why I can't really move it much. It's because it keeps falling and it's very annoying. Here's the filter, your standard red box filter. So the GSR actually took a lot of, how would I say, it actually took a lot of inspiration from the World War I box respirator. As I said, these filters, don't wear them. Don't wear any World War II filters at all. Yeah, don't wear these filters, don't wear any World War II filters at all. What else can we go over? Yeah, I also found this in the haversack. No idea what it is. I bought it with this on it, but I don't know what it is. So if anyone actually does have any information on that, I doubt anyone does, but if you do, go on and tell me. So I just thought that another interesting thing to note is the GSR Marks 5 and 4 use in the civil defence or the ARP in England.
And in this you can actually see it being used by both police, I think, and a warden during a mock gas attack. So I just thought that was pretty interesting to note about the actual GSR.
Basically, that was the overview of the GSR. I'll have a more technical in the actual video, which I probably already did. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like. Anyways, I'm Zach. This is my overview of the GSR. Thank you for watching. I'm Zach with the IMRG and Irish Military Re-enacting Group. And please make sure to like and subscribe. Helps a lot. Thank you all for watching.